Happy Friday, class. This is an opportunity for you to take everything you've learned this week in math and put it together with what you learned over the past weeks and master this test. Remember to take your time on this test. The test booklet today can have your name on it as well as the answer key. Double check to make sure your name's on the answer key. All work for your assignment goes in the answer workspace and the answers go over here. Now, I really like it when you show your work here because sometimes if you get a little mistake here, but I see you did the work right, I can give you some half credit. So show all your work and then answers go over here. Ask yourself on every word problem, do I need a label? Do I need a label? All right, I'm more than happy to read this test to you. Take your time, pause the video, and do the work. 4 decades is how many years? Remember, a century equals 100 and a decade equals 10, and now you have 4 groups of 10, 4 decades. How many years is that? Work in the answer key, and then you're going to label is going to be years. Jeremy bought 2 sandwiches, one for $1.35 each, and a drink for 90 cents. So each sandwich is $1.35. So you should have sandwich 1 plus sandwich 2 plus the drink. You should have 3 numbers there and then come up with your answer. Each sandwich costs $1.35. $1.35 and $1.35 and 90 cents. Your label should be dollars and decimals. Number 3, write the product of 18 and 8. Remember, product means multiply. You're going to multiply 18 times 8. Again, pause the video to work that one out and then pick me back up. Number 4, Imani, Vera, Debbie, and Steve. Sounds like 4 people. Imani, Vera, Debbie, and Steve equally shared a dozen pencils. Now you got to remember what is a dozen. And then you're going to divide those up between the 4 people that each got pencils. And your label should be pencils for number 4. How many pencils did each kid get after you divided a dozen by 4? Pause the video, do the work. Number 5. What is the largest 3-digit odd number that uses this? Remember how we always do this? We don't get tricked by Mr. Saxon. We put 3 numbers. Largest is going to help you know what number goes there. Odd is going to help you remember what goes there. I put the odd number first, and then I put the largest number here, and I'd have my 3-digit number for number 5. Number 6, think of an odd number. Any odd number that comes to your mind, and don't think of a big one. Multiply it by 2. Is the product odd or even? So when you answer that one, your answer is going to be odd or even. You don't have to put the answer. All the work goes here, and then odd or even goes over here. Number 7. If Lentha is 4th in line, how many people are in front of her? So remember how we do this when we do the stick people? Probably should put it over here. We do the stick people. Keep drawing it till you get to the 4th person in line, and then we box up the 4th person and we count the people in front of her. You're going to need a label. The label should be people. Number 8. What temperature is shown on the thermometer? Now remember, we got to count these little ticks. What are the ticks worth? So start at 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't say 5, so it's not counting by ones. Let's count by 5. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That doesn't say 25. Don't count by 5s. Count by 2s. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now this is below 0, so it's going to be negative something. So start at 0 and count down. Negative 2, negative 4, negative 6, and don't forget it should be degrees Fahrenheit. Degrees Fahrenheit. All right, number 9. List all the factors of 32. Remember, it looks like this. 32, and the first one is 1, and I'm going to go way down here because there's a lot of them, and 32. If it's even, it should be 2 and if you're not sure, go ahead and take 32 and divide it by 2. And does 3 go in there? Does 4 go in there? To 5? Keep asking all yours, so you should have all of them listed that go into 32. Factors of 32. Use your chart. Slide down the 1, slide down the 2, slide down, slide down, slide down. Okay. On the back side, there's not many I can help you with. A subtraction problem here. A dollars and cents, line up the decimal points. A big old addition problem of five factors or 5 add-ins. This division problem you're going to set up on your paper like this. 397 divided by 6. That one will have a remainder. This one here is 300 divided by 4. That one should not have a remainder. This one's already set up for you. It will not have a remainder. I would set this one up with a hang my 0 out, bring my 0 down. Selfish parentheses always say me first. 18, you got a big old multiplication problem. Now on this one you're going to compare two fractions. Remember what we do on this problem here. We're going to say this one equals a half, and this one, well, what's half of 12 is 6. Is 5 greater or less than 6? It's less. So this one is less than a half. Okay? So that should help you tell what's greater or less, or feel free to draw a picture. And then number 20. It is morning. Morning should tell you AM or PM. What time is showing the clock? This is the hour hand here and the minute hand there. So see what time it is. Now, I wish they would have done a little bit better job with the hour hand. This hour hand should be a little bit before the 8. So it is not 10 minutes, or it is not 8:50. It should be 7:50. And then you got to decide between AM and PM. I know I gave you too much help on that one. All right, guys. Double check. Make sure you got labels for all the ones that need labels, that you did all your work correctly. Take your time on the division ones. Look those up in your math resource folder. And God bless you on your test.